Today from r/just no mother-in-law. Ex-mother-in-law called CPS because I left her son. I, 23 female, left my ex, 26 male, within the last couple of weeks. My ex actually told me his mother was plotting to take my 3-month son away from me. I left immediately. A week later, he comes and begs for forgiveness because he was manipulated, which I agree. I was shown the proof that it was all mother-in-law's idea, and she was plotting this since I was pregnant. He had told her we broke up, and after a very long talk, he agreed to marriage counseling. Separate sleeping areas until I was comfortable. Fast forward, I had just returned home from the pediatrician with my baby. He has a cold. When there was a knock at the door, I answered it, and it's a woman who says she's with the CPS and some policemen. They had gotten an anonymous call saying that our son was being neglected by me. I was refusing to feed him and I was on drugs. I asked to call my husband home from work and requested they speak quietly since the baby was napping in his crib. They agreed to both. The lady followed me to wake the baby. She inspected the room. It was dark despite being 2 p.m. Had his Galaxy nightlight on the ceiling. You could smell the lavender in the diffuser to help clear his sinus, and hear the faint classical lullabies playing. She picked him up and he started screaming. I have a certain way I wake him up, which is gentle rubs on the head and kisses on the cheek. She took him to our living room and started inspecting, saying nothing but writing on her notepad. They were rough with taking off his clothes, and he's still screaming. I asked to hold him and was told no. Husband came in after they inspected, and I was given permission to soothe him. I cleared his sinus, changed him, and made him a bottle. They start asking about his schedule, food, etc. We showed him boxes of diapers, wipes, formula cabinet. I showed my prescription and provided the info of my OB so they could see my urinalysis. After everything, they sat us down and said they failed to find any evidence of neglect, starvation, or drug usage. Basically, they told us this case was going to be thrown out. They couldn't tell us who sent the tip, but after they left, husband got a call from his mother asking how the CPS visit went and if they arrested me. Turns out husband didn't tell her we were working out our marriage. Long story short, she's blocked, and husband apologized for everything, and my baby is still with me.